Hi, Jessie Nebulous here. We're going to be doing a little bit of painting. It will be watercolor over graphite, which is something that some people tend to avoid, but I actually quite like the look of, and in a moment here the cat's going to try to step on the painting. I'm going to have to do a save. Yep, caught him, saved the day. I really like the way it looks when you add watercolor to a graphite sketch, because it gives it this really soft look, and it's just a really cool effect. Um, you just have to be very careful with it. If you brush too hard, you can disturb the graphite and it will smudge and look quite muddy, which actually happens at one point and during this demonstration, and I'll point it out, and we will see where I erred. And also, that purple came out way darker than I was intending. There was way more pigment in it than I thought there was. I swatched it. I swear I tested it. I must not have mixed it well enough. So let that be a lesson to you. Mix your watercolors very well before you apply them to your painting. I mean, it turned out okay because that's pretty much the color I wanted. It's a little darker than I was intending. But it turned out all right, I think. Now, I am not proficient in watercolor. It's new to me. It's a new medium. I've only been painting with it for about 2 weeks now, I think. So I'm still an amateur, a beginner, a fool. I'm a fool sometimes. A fool for love and for watercolor. Absolutely love it. Even though I'm not patient enough for it, because you have to let the layers dry in between layers. Oh, and here I'm going for my trusty watercolor pencils. And this is where it gets a little muddy. I add a little too much water and I'm a little too rough on that top lip and it got a little muddy, which I will come back in and try to fix later. I think I'm mostly successful in it. Once they dry, I come back in with the watercolor pencil again and kind of shape it up a little bit. Now just adding another layer, having let the previous layers dry completely, because that is oh so important. If you don't, their colors will bleed into one another and it is no bueno. If you want a nice smooth wash, you gotta be quick and you gotta let it dry first. Those are the rules that I've found out so far. Is you got to be pretty quick with watercolor because it starts... See, I'm going back in and I think I saved it because it looks quite nice. And there's the finished product. Thank you for joining me. Please hit the like button, subscribe, all that jazz, and come back on Fridays. I have new videos at 12 noon. Bye.